Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. My video title, you know what this video is about. Steelers news and updates. As you guys know, I've been gone for a while. I haven't made a video since last week, I think Friday. The video you saw about the quarterback tier, that was already made. That was like a pre-video made like a week ago. But this whole week, been nothing but, I'm in Texas, so nothing but tornadoes, power outages and all crazy stuff that's happening. So I wasn't here to make any videos because it was the power went out from the tornado. It had trees everywhere and all type of debris and stuff, down the streets and stuff. No damage to the house or anything, but you're seeing like all crazy stuff happening. So I wasn't here, I was somewhere else, during the storm thing. So I wasn't able to make any videos. I didn't bring the equipment with me. I wasn't able to make any videos. I didn't want to be here, sweating like James Brown when he's singing A Man's World. So I went somewhere else. But now I'm back. I've seen a lot of Steelers news going on. I've seen a lot of things happening in the NFL, NBA as well, all around the sports world. But I'm here now to talk about it. So we got a lot of stuff to discuss, things I was seeing and things I kind of marked down as topics. And let's get right into some of the top topics. Okay, starting off first, we have, of course, Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. A lot of people bringing a lot of attention, saying that they're bringing a different element to the game. To the team as well as the Steelers, like a different element to the atmosphere. The Steelers' atmosphere, last year, of course, guys probably respected the quarterbacks. Like Mason Rudolph, they had a lot of respect for Mason and Kenny Pickett and stuff. Like they probably had a little respect for them as well, but it just was a different feel. Like Russell Wilson and Fields, they say are holding themselves accountable for a lot of their mistakes. They're making mistakes on the field, and they have a better chemistry with the players. They said they took out the offensive linemen and some of the skilled players out for dinner as well, and it's been like a different, it's like a different feel there. Like when somebody come in, you just know a player who's already better on field, but a player just have a different mentality. One who want to step into a leadership role, who want to step into competition. Justin Fields' mentality is amazing. He said you want to compete at the highest level, want to compete and compete. He said not running away from challenges. He's going to run towards it. Coach Tomlin always says that. He always say, do not live in your fears. You run towards it. So we see Justin Fields going out there doing that by competing in OTAs against Russell Wilson. We also see Russell Wilson being a leader, a true leader, going in there in Pittsburgh, knowing that he kind of coming off of that bad little stint with the Broncos in the second chance here, and coming in here with a different approach of like building the team up, building the chemistry up, and being like, okay, we're gonna get this thing going, get this thing started. So it's been very cool to see OTAs and hear all the reports and hear the interviews and hear them talk about how the team is looking better. Just a different feel to the atmosphere. And like I mentioned many times before, chemistry is very important in football. You need chemistry. When people are in sync, people are like playing together and they caring about one another. And you start seeing that translate to the field. You see some of the best championship teams have all this chemistry and the guys with almost like brothers, and they always work out. So it's great to see that happening. Another topic I want to talk about too, of course, is receivers. A lot of speculation, a lot of speculation and circulating news about the receiver 2 position. People keep saying maybe it's Van Jefferson, maybe it's Calvin Austin. I thought it would be Calvin Austin by now, but last year he kind of had like a little stagnant type of performance. He started off pretty good, but then after a while he kind of got stuck and he was like playing a little different. I feel like he got banged up a lot of times and he wasn't playing the style of football he was playing early in the year. And he only finished like 190 yards, 180 yards, not too good. And Van Jefferson is a guy who put up some pretty good numbers here and there. I think with the Rams, with the Falcons as well. The speedster on the outside, but Roman Wilson is another guy too who's there and who's available for us. We drafted in, was it the third round? I think third or fourth. Was it third round, fourth round? It was third round. Yeah, third round, we drafted in the third round. Amazing player. He has that ability to, play inside, play the slot, play outside as well. A playmaker when the ball is in his hands, he can make things happen. Can turn a 5-yard play into a 50-yard play. One of those type of explosive players. He can play on the outside of Pickens very good. But I think, since he's a rookie, kind of entering into things, might be a little, might ease him into getting more touches and more touches. But I think he might be the person who's going to be receiver 2 and beat out the other guys. Van Jefferson going to be utilized, of course. His speed is first-class speed. He's one of those guys you can use in play action. Takes some deep shots too, and we've seen throughout his career so far, him go out there and make those plays down the field. So I think Justin Jefferson will be a guy you can utilize in that sense. And another guy too, of course, I think we got Chris Walker's on the team as well. And we got Callaway as well on the team. So we got like a group of guys, kind of like a bunch of guys who have potential to be something special. I don't think all these guys will make the roster, but these guys have potential to be something special if the Steelers keep a certain amount of these guys and they can be used in this offense. A lot of people, like I mentioned on my next topic, a lot of people are loving, of course, Arthur Smith play style. His play calling. They said they love the style of it. It's like crafty, it's innovative, it's something different they haven't seen. Matt Canada was here for a while, and kind of Randy Fittner. Matt Canada had similar playbooks. Randy Fittner did a little better job, of course, Then Matt Canada, because Randy Fielder kind of leaned in more to the quarterback light a little bit, but sometimes it kind of got in the way of certain things. And our rushing attack, we couldn't run the ball if we want to. And that could be a lack of course, having the depth of the O-line as well that kind of caused that. And then Matt Canada, you didn't really see an improvement. Now, we saw some stints here and there, like maybe like a few games here and there. I probably can count like 2 or 3 games Matt Canada had. But 3 good games in 3 seasons is not a good thing, you know, for the offensive coordinator. So Matt Canada was not the answer. But now Arthur Smith coming in. You see Arthur Smith did as an offensive coordinator. He was with the Titans. Just pure offensive coordinator. Not being the head coach, wearing the hat of that. You know, head coach, you got to do a lot of duties, and then also play calling. So he kind of got overwhelmed a little bit with the Falcons. But with the Titans, led them to the AFC Championship game. We see their offense was high power. Ryan Tannehill's a Pro Bowler. Derrick Henry rushed for 2,000 yards. You see all these big time players over there. AJ Brown, how they utilize and like implemented all these different guys in the offense and the schemes. So I think Arthur Smith's going to do a good job, especially having a veteran quarterback like Russell Wilson, and in the future having Justin Fields, because he'll be around as well. Having these guys go out there, you know, and mix and match. You know, you're utilizing these guys, especially Cordell Patterson. He's gonna be a nice piece as well. Him and Connor Hayward are like Swiss Army knives. They can play different positions around the offense. So he's gonna find a way to use the run game. You know, with Najee Harris, who slimmed down a little bit, should be a little bit faster this year as well. Coming off of 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons. A lot of people always say, well, 1,000 yards is easy to get. Then why everybody don't get it? They say, well, everybody don't get the same amount of touches because they can't handle the same amount of touches because they don't have the body built the same amount of touches as Najee Harris. So people are trying to discredit Najee Harris for his play, like for getting 1,000 yards. I never seen somebody get discredited for getting 1,000 yards 3 times, but they try to find a way to discredit him every time he get 1,000 yards and say, well, it's easy, but I'm like, it's not easy. It's not easy because not everybody is built to take that many touches. Not everybody is built to be able to go out there and do that. And especially playing with the O-line he was playing with his first year, and second year got better, third year got better as well. I think this year we're gonna see a big explosion from Najee. Najee's gonna go out there, I think he'll probably rush for 1,400, 1,500 yards this year with the new O-line and the new play calling as well. So you should be seeing some great stuff from Najee this year. And for Jaylen Warren. Jaylen Warren kind of got jacked up and buffed up as well. So it's looking pretty good for the Steelers. My last topic I want to discuss for the video today is, should the Steelers sign a veteran cornerback? That's not gonna be one of the title names in the title for this video, and probably the thumbnail a little bit too as well. But should the Steelers sign a veteran quarterback? That's my question. Steelers have, of course, we kind of have a sneaky cornerback room a little bit. JPJ, of course, is the #1 corner, of course. Played phenomenal last year, Pro Bowl level type play last year. His tackling improved as the season went on as well, and now he's a little bigger as well, so I think he'll be able to tackle even better too, be able to wrap up against some of those defenders. And then also you look at Dante Jackson. He's solid. He's not good. He's not bad. He's solid though. He makes plays, but like I mentioned before, I don't want to see highlights. People using highlights of when Drew Brees was playing. You know, when they had Drew Brees and Matt Ryan playing for him getting interceptions. Show some new stuff. You know, show some highlights from last year, the past 2 years of Dusty Jackson playing. But also kind of getting to we got Corey Trice there, of course, as well. And there's somebody else we have too, but I know Corey Trice is there. He looked very good last year in the offseason. You know, I remember I made a video on him that did pretty good. Actually, like a pretty good video that happened last year on him. He got injured, and then we haven't really heard too much about him. I think he's going to be back this year. We're going to see how he looks. Hopefully he emerged to be the player we think he can be. That would be great for us because he can play inside and outside. I remember they was using a lot of him as safety. They put him at slot on corner. They put him on the outside. They put him in all different positions like that. So he was like one of those guys you can just put him out there. And he was about 6'1", I think 6'2", a bigger type of cornerback who had nice speed and was very physical as well, so he can guard some of those tight ends. He can guard some of those different spots, those big receivers as well. So having a guy like that would have been great. So we're going to see how it is. But it's a lot of veteran cornerbacks that's still available. You know, there's some guys still available, of course, like the Dory Jackson, people mentioned, Stephon Gilmore. I believe Gilmore and Xavier Howard are still available. Steven Nelson, another guy too. Cam Sutton, we had him on our team, but you know, he had the situation that's happening. He had some type of police chase and some crazy stuff. So I don't know if the Steelers be bringing him back or not. I don't know if he'll be able to play or not. I don't know what's going on with that. But some guy like Steven Nelson was pretty good with us. We kind of got rid of him, and he went somewhere else, the Texans, and played pretty solid with the Texans. So I wouldn't mind that. Xavier Howard, of course, like I mentioned before, amazing player too as well. Dory Jackson, you know, Stephon Gilmore. So there's some veteran cornerbacks out there who the Steelers could look to sign. There's some other guys who might get cut, like James Bradbury. People think that he might get cut by the Eagles before training camp starts. So maybe he's a guy who's available, you know, come across the street, come to Pittsburgh, and we can sign a veteran cornerback like that. He's not a bad player. He's a pretty good player, Pro Bowl level player, and being like your second option next to JPJ would be pretty good. That's the only concern I have on the offense is the cornerback. I know a lot of people in the comment section be like, well, the cornerback's going to be solid, but I trust JPJ, but Dante Jackson I feel like he's gonna be in the same boat as Levi Wallace. Levi Wallace was. Levi Wallace is on the Broncos now, but Levi Wallace is that the guy like it's kind of like 50-50. You're either gonna get jacked up on the route or you're either gonna make a play. It's like it was never anything like him just being solid, him just being keeping contained. So hopefully Jesse Jackson can emerge to be solid, and hopefully Corey Trice can be what we think he can be. If not, Steelers bringing a veteran cornerback to kind of like just ensure the defense on the secondary would be pretty good. But that's all I got for the video today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. I will have another video coming right after this. So by the time you see the video right here upload, another one should be coming probably 2 hours later. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And yeah, peace out.